It's another edition of Dugout Discussions with Chris Rose. We're hanging out in Anaheim, and the Cincinnati Reds hanging in that playoff race. One reason why, they figured things out in the bullpen. One guy that's been a dependable arm around the big leagues for the last 10 years. Yeah, I can't believe it myself. Brent Suter, smart dude, Ivy Leaguer, funny as hell. Time to check him out. You don't really go to Harvard if you want to play Major League Baseball. Is that accurate?
I would say that is accurate to a certain extent, but it doesn't eliminate the possibility
Obviously.
of it. It doesn't completely eliminate. We got another guy, Hunter Biggie, who's rehabbing right now with the Rays, so we got a couple guys representing, but it is certainly not a baseball powerhouse, not a big league factory maker. But it's D1 ball. We still play good competition.
Yes, you do.
And I told people, like, the top of the Ivy League, the 3-4 hitters and the 1 and 2 starters could probably play anywhere in terms of conferences in the country, but just the depth isn't there in Ivy League baseball, and obviously not the numbers of big leaguers, eventual big leaguers. But I've been able to make a career out of baseball from Harvard.
Heck yeah, you have. So, I mean, I'm doing that not to rip on Ivy League. My brother went to Yale.
Yeah.
I love Ivy League schools.
Yeah.
But when you signed on the dotted line, did you ever think you'd be playing 10 years in the show?
No, I was just hoping to get out of rookie ball. You know what I mean? I was hoping to make it like one level at a time. I signed for $1,500. We were talking about it last night in the bullpen. Signing bonuses, everyone's like, $200,000, 1.3 mil. I was like, $1,500,
You signed for $1,500?
Yeah. So it was basically just a chip in a chair, kind of a chance to get out into pro ball and see what happens. And I was lucky. The Brewers were very, very fair to me, very welcoming, and they gave me a shot every step of the way. They obviously favored their prospects and gave them more chances, but I certainly got chances and just kind of kept staying healthy, keeping my name in the roulette wheel, if you will, to advance. And soon enough, I found myself on the doorstep of the big leagues and got called up, and that was crazy.
So at what point, when you were pitching for the Crimson, did you ever think, like, yeah, there's a possibility I could make it?
I would say more in like the summer ball circuit. My sophomore year summer ball circuit, I was named All Ivy, and I had a decent college season, but wasn't like eye-popping or anything. And then I went to the Great Lakes Summer Collegiate League right by my house in Cincinnati. Played for the Hamilton Joes there and had a really good summer.
Shout out
good competition. Yep, Hamilton Joes all the way. But we won it all. It was just a really good summer, and I had a lot of professional scouts coming saying, "Hey, we think you could play pro ball." And then it started kind of getting in my mind like, hey, maybe pro ball is an opportunity. I shouldn't just write off. I think it could happen. The next year, my junior year, I fell flat on my face. I just failed in every way. Got sick midway through the year and lost 15 pounds, and then just never really got it going. And so all the draft interest went away. I didn't get drafted, but luckily I was signed on to play in the Cape Cod League. Kind of got my feet back about me. Generated a little bit of interest towards the end of that summer, and then senior year pitched just good enough to get picked in the 31st round, and here I am 13 years later, whatever it is.
Well, once again, you get drafted in the 31st round. Nobody's like, yeah, I'll be ready in about 2.5 years.
Right.
So did you mentally say, all right, I'm going to give this 2 years or 3 years, and if it's not happening, then I'm going to use my degree?
There wasn't necessarily a timetable on it, but I told my girlfriend at the time, who's now my wife, I was like, when it seems like, the dream is kind of fading away, or it seems like I'm just maybe indie ball is the only option or whatever, I might think about hanging them up. But I was like, I want to give this a good earnest try because I really feel like I have physically the ability to do it, mentally the ability to do it. It's just a matter of going out there and getting outs and staying healthy. So I needed some breaks to fall my way for sure, but it was definitely a lot of hard work and a lot of good routine and preparation along the way that helped it happen. And I remember that call up like it was yesterday when I'm going to the big leagues now. I turned to my wife and she's just bawling, crying. It was unbelievable, and it was just like we made it. We made it to the big leagues no matter what. We made it to the big leagues, and then been able to fight and claw my way to stay here for 10 seasons, and just grateful for every day here.
Toughest class you ever took at Harvard?
Second semester organic chemistry. It's awful. It's awful. But organic chemistry for anybody is really tough.
I was going to say, there's no good way to get around it.
No.
Anybody that likes organic chemistry, I'm sorry, I'm out.
Yeah, well, our professor my first semester I almost liked the class. He made it like very, very fun, very intuitive. The next guy, he wasn't speaking English. He was just speaking scientific words. I have no idea what he was saying. I had no idea what he was saying every class, and it was just like, it was really hard to digest what he was saying, and it got me. It got me hard. So that was the hardest. I had a really challenging. I took pre-med classes, so I had a challenging course load and some labs and stuff during spring, which was baseball season, which was tough, but was able to make it work. And the support staff at Harvard was amazing. They always, tutors and people who traveled with us on our road trips were amazing, helping us connect the dots and finish the school year strong during baseball season.
So what'd you get in the class?
B- for sure.
B- is fine.
Yeah, I mean, it graded on a curve, so I mean, it was the B+, I think, was the average, so definitely below average there, but it happens. I tried.
Were you more proud the day you got called up or the day you walked at Harvard?
Probably the day I got called up.
Okay, good. Thank God.
Probably the day I got. I was proud of both. Like, it was really. I feel great about both, but getting called up, it was just, the odds were not in my favor at all. Like we've been talking about, it was the dream of a lifetime. Whereas Harvard, it was a really cool school, but it wasn't like my dream. I want to go to Harvard. I wanted to go somewhere good academically. I really wanted to play baseball in college, but it wasn't like Harvard or nothing. But big leagues, it was like, man, big leagues and then every other dream in my life kind of thing. So it was certainly a dream of a dream, and now playing for the hometown team is the dream of a dream of a dream. So I'm pinching myself every day for sure.
Well, so you're too young. What are you, 35?
About to be 36.
All right, so you were born in 89?
89, yep.
So you just missed, you were a baby when they won it all in 1990. By the way, I was a sophomore at Miami University, so I
Love and Iron.
Love and Iron.
Yeah. My wife went there. Yeah.
Oh, she did?
Yep.
Excellent.
And I kind of feel like I went there because I visited her all the time when she was in college.
Yeah,
so
it's a nice campus.
It was
and
awesome.
Everything, isn't it?
It's awesome.
So, I remember the 1990 Reds very well.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure that the Reds have won a playoff series since then, if I'm not mistaken.
I think 95 they won a playoff series.
Did they? Because they were in the NLCS. I know that, but I thought maybe they went straight. Oh, I guess they would have.
Yeah.
Maybe. All right.
Since then, I think it's one of the longer droughts in sports, so we need to.
So who was your guy growing up?
Ken Griffey Jr.
Did you do the hat backward when you were growing up?
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Oh, yeah, still do. But, he was my guy with the Mariners, and then I was living in Cincy when he got traded to Cincinnati, and it was like, it was unbelievable.
Well, you went to the same high school that he did.
Yeah, sure
did.
did.
Barry Larkin.
Yeah.
Okay, Moeller High School.
Yeah, it's where my dad went. My dad actually played high school ball, not with Ken Griffey Jr., but played with Barry Larkin. He was a sophomore. Did? Yeah, my dad was a senior when Barry was a sophomore, and he came up, and everyone was like, "This kid is nasty."
Really?
Oh yeah. So it's a small world. Now we see Barry all the time in the tunnel, say, but go Big Mo, all that stuff.
Well, you said when you just did that nasty, that was a little bit of your Jim Carrey popping through. Does it seep through in your discussions?
It sure does, but less and less so because not all the guys here really know. They know who he is, but the quotes don't always hit. Like I'm doing liar, liar quotes, and they're just like, what's that from? That half the guys haven't seen liar, liar. It's just a new generation. So I need to do a little more research on what quotes can really hit, like the Jim Carrey quotes. I think the mask, like PRTY because I gotta. I think that'll hit. That'll hit, especially with the Dominican guys. The Dominican guys love the mask. Doesn't matter what generation they're from, but American guys with liar, liar, it's just not, it's one of my go-tos.
Okay, so I do some impressions as well. How do you go about working on an impression?
I try to get a line that I can match pitch with, or like that I know I can get, and work that in early so that I can get on tune. It's kind of like music, You're trying to match a pitch, you're trying to match like with Terry Francona, my go-to line I always try to work on is, let's see how good we could get. Like that get is how I get into character, and then I go, so how you doing? I don't give a, Like it's one of those, I need that line. Let's see how good we can get on tune, and then after that, just kind of go and just make up stuff.
What does he think of it?
He likes it. I think he's getting a little sick of it at this point, but he liked it early. I did it a lot. We had Reds Got Talent in spring training, and I hosted it. And one of the days I was completely Terry Francona the whole time. Had the glasses, bald cap.
You did not. You did the bald cap.
Bald cap. Yeah, it was a bad bald cap. He goes, by the way, what the heck was that on your head? I don't know. Looked like a bad. It looked very bad. But anyway, so I did that all day, and at the end he's like, yeah, by the way, we're sending suits down to AAA after this. And he was joking about that. But I think he likes it, but there's definitely he loves the Harry Carey I do. Like he asks for that all the time. He does not really ask for his impression to be done all the time.
All right, well, let's do it. We're here.
Yeah. He'll be like, what would Harry Carey say about this situation? I go,
Well, Tino, we got a beautiful day here in SoCal. It's just a wonderful day to play a ball game. Let's go, Reds. Have some fun out there, guys.
Just like, so he definitely wants that one a lot. And I did that on the mound one time with him. He was coming out, Yankees game. I had pitched well, 2 outs. Judge was coming up, so they don't want me to face Judge, so they bring in a righty. And he's coming out, and he has that look in his eye like he wants me to do the Harry Carey. Like, that look. And he's just coming out, and all he was saying was like, I didn't think you threw enough pitches out here to come get you. But I was already in Harry Carey, so I just go, hey, thanks for having me out here, guys. You guys take care of business here. And he was like, what the heck? And all the guys were kind of like, what the heck? But they were laughing. And so it became like a really funny, like confused moment out there on the mound. But that was the first time I've done that. Probably the last time I'll do that.
No.
Or maybe not. I just got to pitch well to do it. Like if I came out, there was first and second, 1 out, I'm not going to do the impression. I got to make sure bases are clean. We're in a position to win. To be joking around like that.
See, I mean, I talk to myself a lot when I do my impressions, right? So I do like a Bochy, but I don't know if I've figured it out yet for Texas, but during San Francisco, I spent a lot of time covering them when they were winning their 3 World Series. And I was, Pablo, he plays really good. He's such a good kid over there. And I just have to dye my eyelashes blonde and make my head about
8.5 size.
Exactly, like it's a float in the Macy's Day Parade or something. Right. I did that for him one time, and I was scared. But he's such a good guy. Do you know Boch a little bit?
Met him just briefly. I don't know him.
He's such a good dude. But I was like terrified to do it. I ended up doing it. He goes, "Is that supposed to be me?" I was like, oh my God. Yes, I feel so bad doing it.
You found me out, yeah.
So in the bullpen, you must be the kingpin when it comes to comedy. I mean, you guys play so many games and do so much stupid stuff out there.
No doubt.
For people that have never been in a bullpen, what is it like on a night?
Yeah, I mean, I've been a part of some bullpens that play a bunch of like name games and all that stuff. We don't really play games out there right now. We're just kind of locked in the game and then talking about whatever under the sun. I mean, we'll work in all kinds of topics. I'm kind of doing my spastic runs every now and then, just trying to, get the nerves out, but also stay ready because it might be me any moment. So I'm just kind of like staying ready out there. And then we have just good laughs all around. We have a great group. One of my favorite bullpens I've ever been a part of is this Reds team. Just Scott Barlow, just unbelievable energy every day. Emilio Pagan, Tony Cincy.
And great hair, Barlow.
And great hair.
Gosh,
and great hair. And a great curveball. And he's awesome. He takes the ball every day. And so we got just a great group of guys out there. Matt Tracy, our bullpen coach, that's a great talent. So it's a lot of fun being in the bullpen every day. But I've been a part of some bullpens where every day from the first to third inning we were playing like match the word. You count down to 3 and you say any word, and then you try to eventually come up with the same word and you can't repeat. It's actually a really fun game.
How the heck do people match words?
So like say we go like 3, 2, 1 and I say basketball and you say shirt. And then we'll be like, okay, 3, 2, 1, jersey. You know what I mean? You try to work together off the words that you say. You know what I mean? It's a really fun game to play. You can play that with any age.
Who's the best at that?
I honestly haven't played that since the Brewers days, and I remember Hobie Milner was very good at that game. He was very good, very skilled. Yeah. Another lefty. He's having a great year too. I'm happy for him.
You guys.
He's a great kid.
All right. You have obviously had tremendous success as a 10-year vet. Where does taking Corey Kluber dead center rank?
That's one of my. It's got to be top 3, top 5 moment in my career. It was.
Could it be close to 1?
It's close to 1. I mean, opening day last year, being a Reds, Cincinnati kid. I never got to go to opening day as a kid, but that was my first opening day, and I threw the last 2 innings, and it was just a surreal moment. That's probably number 1, just because all things considered. Close number 2. Personally, is the probably 2 or 3 is the Kluber, the September 2019 run when I coming off TJ and had a really good month, got reliever of the month and pitching the playoffs and all that stuff. That was a really fun time, but there wasn't necessarily one moment of like that was taking Kluber deep, and we won the game and we won by 1 run, and I pitched a long time in long relief that game. That's probably number 2. Honestly.
Yeah, because this wasn't like Corey Kluber getting to the finish line of his career. This was 20-game winner Corey Kluber.
Yeah.
So when you got back in the dugout, was that as high a high as you had?
It was very. My heart rate was pounding, man, my heart was pounding through my chest. We normally did like, that line of like fist bumping everybody down. Everyone just mobbed me that day. And I definitely had to go back in the clubhouse and just like splash water on my face and reset to go out there because I still pitched like 2 or 3 more innings after that. So I definitely had to calm down a little bit.
You had tremendous success in Milwaukee. You did go for a year to Colorado. How tough is it pitching out of the bullpen in Colorado when that's your home park? Is it so different?
It definitely, for my repertoire, I'm lucky that East-West kind of plays okay there. Mm-hmm. It's the vert that gets really killed in Colorado, so I definitely had it easier than most pitching there with my repertoire. But, man, you talk about some crazy games going on. You'll have some 14 to 11 games all the time. You'll have crazy comebacks. Just you always feel like you're never out of any game, and no lead is safe. I mean, it's just like it's one of those parks where it's just dangerous. The outfield feels like it's an ocean out there. It's so big, and balls that are hit 90 miles an hour can go 10 rows deep. So it's definitely a place where you want to make sure you're executing, keeping your head on a swivel, and just being prepared as possible all the time. So and recovery wise, like I had to change my lifting schedule there.
Yeah, that's what everybody says.
Yeah, I could not lift pre-game there anymore. It had to be post-game because you just lose your legs. You don't recover.
Last thing. What would it mean for a Cincinnati kid to help this team get back to the playoffs and win a series for the first time in decades?
Oh my gosh, it'd be unbelievable. I mean, you talk about the dream of a dream of a dream of a dream. That would be something to just highlight for the lifetime of accomplishment and feeling good about it. I mean, World Series would be the ultimate. But let's find a way to get in these playoffs. And I like our chances against anybody in the playoffs with our starting rotation, our defense, our bullpen, our lineup. I love our team. I mean, we are in every game. We got starters who give us 6+ innings. It reminds me of the 2021 Brewers. Remember that staff?
Yeah.
It was Burns, Woodruff, Peralta, Hauser, Lauer. Those guys, they were going 6+ with 1 or less run. It seemed like every game. So that's what this feeling is in this ball club, where we're in every game, and it's big in part to our starters, and then we've with Ryan, some other defensive ads we've had, Miguel and Duhart. I mean, I love our team a lot, and so I'm really excited to get in these playoffs and see what can happen.
Enjoy the stretch run. By the way, you have made your organic chemistry semester 2 professor very, very proud. I'm being told. Yeah, avid viewer of Dugout Discussions with Chris Rose as a guest. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Yeah, appreciate you having me.
I got to tell you, I could chat with that guy all day, and I love his impressions. Brent, just one request. Maybe you do one of John Boy one day. Huh? Put a fake beard on, do the whole lip reading. I think you would kill it. Speaking of killing it, my wife, Michelle Rose, Questions with the Queen. It's everybody's favorite segment. Here we go.
It's that time of year again when the vets make the rookies dress up. What costume did you have to wear when you were a rook?
3 times. 3 times. I was a big baby with a diaper. I had to wear a diaper from here to Texas, 2 hours on the flight. I had to dress up as Lady Gaga.
I was a female cop.
Good one.
Mini skirt, crop top, baton, and cop hat. Yeah. Rock the crap out of it.
Did you look hot?
Mini skirt, cowboy boots. Yeah, it was a good time. Was serving drinks on the plane. Served drinks at the team dinner that night too. It was awesome. It was a good time.
Why'd you have to go 3 times?
Well, I got called up
Right.
first year. Got sent down, did it that time, and then I was still qualified as a rookie the next year, so I had to do it then. And then I forget. I think that I didn't dress up. I might have dressed up. The 3rd one was I had to carry a teddy bear all September, everywhere I went. So that
Did
was.
you name it?
No, it was a pink teddy bear. It was LaTroy Hawkins. It was good. I had fun with it. I mean, he would call me up middle of the night. Where is it? And be sitting next to me.
So when you have to wear something like that, do you keep it or do you ditch it?
I don't have it anymore.
It's okay if you do. We're a non-judgmental show. Non-judgmental.
No, I don't have it anymore.
I was Woody as a rookie.
You were Woody. Yeah. Oh, you were great.
Could not have been a more spot on.
That is dead on.
Yeah, it was a good one.
Do you still have the outfit?
No. I tried to keep the hat, and somewhere between Toronto, and when we flew to Oakland for the wild card that year, it's mysteriously disappeared. It's a goner.
So the first one was here with Dodgers. On my way to Chicago, I was one of the Ninja Turtles. I was me and Angelo in Chicago. So they dropped us like 5 or 6 blocks away from the hotel, and I have to walk all the way to the hotel. I think we grabbed a drink with one of the veterans in a bar.
So Pablo and he called me like a mini-me for a while. And I ended up being mini-me and from Austin Powers, the little bald guy. And so that's who I was. I had to dress up like that guy, and it was hilarious for everybody.
Do you still have the outfit?
I do at home, actually. The pants kind of work, they work well. So I can dress them up or dress them down, but yeah, I have the outfit.
So 23 went from Colorado to San Francisco, so not too long of a flight, so it wasn't an uncomfortable one, but me and Emmett Sheehan I went Austin Powers and he went Dr. Evil. I went purple suede suit, had the tee, I had my hair all over the place. It was good look.
I want to say it was like this little mini skirt, one-piece shirt thingy, but it was like I don't know, like a flight suit for a hot chick maybe. And I had a wig, I think, and yeah, that's about all I remember from that.
I went full football jersey. Me and Jock went Eagles jersey. I don't know why it was. I think he might be an Eagles fan. I don't know why it was an Eagles jersey. Full pads, full helmet, everything.
You were wearing shoulder pads?
Yeah, because we didn't do like just a rookie only dress up. It was like the whole team.
Oh.
And then they made us, we were in New York, get off the bus and walk like the last 3 blocks. And we had Dustin May dressed as Pennywise the Clown. And we had people looking at us like, what is going on here?
So who made you put this outfit on now today?
I chose it myself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I went with a slightly looser shirt today, so it doesn't show as much of the gut off.
Got it. And the mustache is attachable.
Yeah, I glue it on every morning, right after I get my perm done.
I couldn't get the shoulder pads on, dude, or the jersey. There's probably a video somewhere. I literally couldn't get any of it on myself. People are in the locker room trying to help me, and I'm like, underrated part about football people don't know.
Yeah, actually getting dressed for the game.
God.
Forget about taking all the hits.
I'd be screwed.
So for us, they did, I think it was kind of thrown together last minute. I don't know if the effort was necessarily there. They just did a shark suit or a goldfish suit. And so, yeah, half of us were dressed as sharks, half of us were dressed as goldfish, and I was on the goldfish end, but it was fine. I mean, I wasn't embarrassed by it,
I was a cop, a female cop, and I was really good at it.
Did you shake it?
I did so many things. I was the guy that would put people in the bathroom, on the bathroom bus in the shitter. And I was like, Policia! The whole bus would be like, Policia, Policia! I was like, oh, it's me, hi.
I dressed up as a Bigfoot, big Sasquatch costume.
Oh, that must have been hot as hell.
Yeah, and we went to San Diego and it was really hot. So that was miserable.
It was fun. I was in Seattle where they dressed us up as Minions from Despicable Me. So we had this was back when, September was the 40-man. And so we had 15 Minions and then a couple of the bad guys. And they dropped us off in San Fran and we had to walk a few blocks to the hotel. And so, we got some chirps from the people in San Fran, but it was fun.
You still have the Minion outfit?
I do. It's somewhere at the house, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I kept it. I mean, it's good memories.
I took the Sasquatch costume with me, but I don't know if I currently know where it's at right now.
I feel like that's one you got to hang on to almost.
Yeah, I might have just didn't want to travel with it, but I'm not sure where it's at. I might still have it though. I need to check.
With Donnie Barrels, the other Donnie Barrels, we were Fred and from that movie that I can't remember now, Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, we had the orange and blue suits, and we did the Mockingbird dance and the whole nine.
Yeah, I mean, actually my first 2 years I had to do a Halloween dress up. I'm sure we'll have to do it again this year. It's usually the 0 to 3 year guys. I think the first year we dressed up as Oompa Loompas. Last year it was like an Oktoberfest thing. That one wasn't too bad. I mean, we, dressed in the lederhosen and, just got a giant beer. So, it wasn't too bad.
They dropped us off a block or two away, and we we found some lime scooters and rode them to the hotel.
Did you get any cat calls or anything from
No,
people?
nothing crazy. I want to say the timing was we were late at night, and it didn't. It was the same time going out of, I forget where we were. Oh, Pittsburgh. The other team was doing it too, and so like we crossed paths with the other rookies. We were like, "Hey, how's it going?"
Do you have any idea what it's going to be this time around?
I have no clue. Miles likes to keep it interesting. I'm sure it'll be something extremely embarrassing. But in my opinion, if we're gonna do it, I want to go big. I mean, you see guys that are, walking around and just the craziest stuff that with wigs and heels on, and I don't know about that, but I mean, I don't want to. Last year I thought was a little lame. I mean, like I said, if we're gonna do it, we might as well go big with it for sure.
I had to go up on the bus and like sing. We had to do that.
Do you remember what you sang?
Shimmy Shimmy Ya by ODB, the tattoo on the bottom of my foot. It's the rapper from the Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
So he has that. It's on the Brooklyn Zoo album. I picked one of the, I just knew all the lyrics, so I was like, I'll just pick this.
How's that go again?
Shimmy Shimmy Ya, Shimmy Ya, Shimmy Ya, give me the mic so I can take it away. There's one, you know it, you've heard it. So I did that.
I was Darth Vader. So it's kind of just like Halloween costume idea, and they just bought a bunch of costumes and handed them out to all of us, and I was Darth Vader. So I had like the whole thing, the mask, and then we had to walk. The bus dropped us off about a mile from the hotel, so we had to walk through all of our costumes and stuff. Yeah, it was pretty funny.
We just had these pink skin-tight leotard spaghetti strap with a foo-foo frill, and we just were on the plane. It's uncomfortable and awkward, but it's funny. Like I kind of appreciate it. It's like team camaraderie, like building stuff. So that was back in 2014.
I mean, the minute you put the mask on, you have to try to do the voice.
Oh, I
don't you?
tried it. Failed miserably.
Let's go.
I got no. I think
Luke, I am your father.
that's all I had was the breathing.
Yeah.
Even the Luke, I am your father. There's
not
nothing.
It's not
just
terrible.
Like that's it.
Yeah. Hard to believe we're running out of seasons, so we still need a few more questions with the Queen to ask the ball players out there. Leave your favorite in the comments. While you're there, smash the like button. I know you already subscribed, but if you have friends that don't yet, tell them to do it as well. Because we'll see you next time here, another episode of Dugout Discussions with Chris Rose. See you soon.